Hersha Patel here on the final Freeride World Tour Journal. Very sad, but also happy because it's been a great competition today. The award ceremony is just about to go on behind me, but in the meantime, I'm going to catch up with head judge Berti to find out what the best lines of the day were. Berti, final is over, the Freeride World Tour is over. For you, how was the Bec de Ross today?
It looked good. It was white, much better than last week. And we were really fortunate that we had a snowfall, but still tricky conditions.
With it being the final, the Bec de Ross, how much pressure are the guys under?
I'm pretty sure the pressure is really high for many reasons. First of all, it's a really long face, and if you crash, there are consequences. Second of all, the snow was really bad before that snowfall, but the riders knew it was not going to be perfect. I'm pretty sure that once you get to the bottom, especially if you stuck your run, you're so excited, you're so happy, and then you only want to go on holiday and party.
So let's start with the snowboard women. The lines that paid off for you, which were those?
Today for snowboard women, it paid off to go fast. That's what Elodie did. She went really fast off the top, hit 3 air, had a small issue on the first air, but the rest was really solid and really fast. That's why she won. Estelle Ballet went for the win. She went for the big double at the top. And would she have stuck it? She would have won it today, but she landed on her ass and slid for about 30 meters, and so that's how she lost the World Tour this year.
17 years younger than me, this one. And she's gonna
my mom.
I know, I could be her mom, but she's gonna be a superstar.
For ski women, we saw probably the biggest air I've seen from a ski woman on the Bec from Pianic today. She went fast, one huge air and fast again. So there was not much to her run, but didn't need more than that one air, and she won with that. It was beautiful.
Let's move on to the snowboard men.
Snowboard men, we started off with Xavier taking a pretty impressive crash. And so we thought, all right, this is going to be a really difficult contest. But then we saw a really nice contest. We saw Ralph sticking his line, small issue in the middle, but really nice stomp at the top, stomp at the bottom. And then the close call again. It looks like the battle we experienced 2 years ago between Ralph and Dudes. Dudes had a sick top. He took an air that nobody else took before on the Bec de Ross, stomped it, an air into the dogleg, stomped it, but then he had issues at the bottom of his run. That's why he got second and not first. But great show from Ralph and Dudes.
Let's move on to the ski men.
Ski man, Kevin Gurry was the first good run we saw with Drew, and he went really fast, stomped the Rhine cliff on top with a little bit of a tail wheelie on these skis, and then went for that big double at the bottom that we never saw before. But he had a small issue in the landing. And then after two more competitors, we thought, oh, maybe we have underscored Kevin. But then we saw Rhine taking that same cliff and stomped it even further. So we thought, okay, it was doable better. We had a close battle for first place between Rhine Barkered and Jan Borgersen. Borgersen showed us the most beautiful 360 at the top, the biggest 360 ever stomped on the Bec. Then had a very original line with a couple issues and a little bit slow and small at the bottom. That's why he didn't take the win to Rhine, but I'm pretty sure he's happy with second. And then we saw Loic, able to score third place to secure his title, and he charged. He charged his one. He was a bit out of control all the way, but managed to stay on his feet. And enough for third place, a charge run, yes.
Have you been impressed by Loic's performance on this tour?
Yes, I've been impressed that he never holds back. You know, he won twice by really taking risks. Then he risked it all in Capel, lost it all. Here again, he risked it all, stay on his feet, wins the title, season 1 on the tour. Congrats.